Today's video is going to be showing you how to set up the failover mode in one of our 4G Xtream or 5G Xtream units. It's going to give priority to the Starlink connection, but you can, just by changing the priorities, make it also give priority to the 4G, 5G connection as well. So first of all, we need to go to the 5G Xtream's web interface. So bring that up, log in as normal. Make sure that you're set to the advanced mode. So you've got this basic and advanced mode at the top here. Make sure you're on advanced. And then we need to go to network. First of all, check the WAN connections that we've got. So on my boat, we've got the WAN, which is the Starlink, which is currently connected with that IP address. I've got my SIM card in slot 2, so it's Mob1S2. Here you can see that that's also online, and I'm not using the WAN 6 or the SIM slot 1, so both of those are disabled. You need to first of all enable the failover on both of these interfaces. Once that's done, then click the save and apply. And it's also important that you've got whichever interface you want to take priority, in this case Starlink. So if you wanted, let's say, the mobile connection to take priority, you just click and drag on the arrows there, and then that now has become the higher priority. You have to save and apply that, but I'm not going to do that now because on mine I like to have the Starlink set up as the priority. Then after you've set that bit up, you go to failover and enable the devices that you want to switch between. So in here again, the WAN and the SIM2 mobile connection. You'll see that at the moment it's showing that the WAN is online, so it's using the Starlink at the moment, and the SIM2, the 4G 5G connection, is in standby, ready to connect as soon as the Starlink signal is lost. And then you make sure you've got failover connected here. Again, you set the priorities that you want. So if I wanted to make the mobile connection on and giving that priority, I'd just move that up to the above the Starlink connection. So now it will use 4G, 5G as priority, and then if that is lost, it will switch to the Starlink. But I'm going to keep as it was with my priority. You can actually go in and edit the conditions that will cause it to switch. I'll just quickly show you what those are like. So the interval is the number of seconds between each test that it does to see if it's online. Then it will ping these two DNS servers, and if it doesn't get a return from either of those, then it will decide that it's offline and then switch to the other interface. So you could, depending upon how good the Starlink connection is, I know there's sometimes you get some dropouts on the Starlink, but you could try increasing this interval if it became a bit unstable or it's switching too often. But most of the time these default settings will be fine, so I would just leave them as they are. So once you've set up the priorities that you want, you just click the save and apply down the bottom here. You don't need to do anything with this rules section. And then what I'll do now is I'll just quickly reboot my Starlink, and you will see the what happens when the actual connection is lost. So let's go to settings. Right, slide to reboot. So now I'm just disabling the Starlink or making it reboot, and you should see this online status will change. That will go to unavailable or offline. I can't remember exactly what it says. And then after a few more seconds, you'll see that the mobile connection goes to there we go. It's gone offline, so it's saying that the Starlink is no longer available. And after a few more seconds, it will come up here as being as the mobile connection as being online. There we go. Now, because the Starlink is actually rebooting at the moment, it will come back up online, and so you'll see it will switch back again, showing the WAN as being online and the mobile as being in standby. And that's basically the failover situation. It works very well in both conditions, and allows you to quickly switch automatically between the two different internet connections, depending upon the status of them being online or offline. Just hoping that this will now come back online while we're watching, but it does take a little while for the connection to come back up on the Starlink. It's taking a little bit. Oh, there we go. Right, so it's gone online and the mobile connection's gone back to standby. So I hope that video was useful and that you can set up your Starlink and 4G, 5G Xtream units to work seamlessly together. Thank you for watching.